Day2 of making content every day. It's your boy, I'm back. My last video was kind of weak sauce, yo. It was kind of weak, man. I'm not gonna lie. It felt a little weak to me, right? I'm not gonna take it down just because this is an experiment we're doing every day, making content. So I'm not gonna take it down. But I listened to it, I kind of sound like a bitch complaining about shit in the past that I can't control, man. It is what it is. I'm taking my life into my own hands, man. From here on out, we're going to try to be the best of the best and make the best of the situation. So, we ain't ducking no smoke. We ain't ducking no smoke. We're going to take everything on the chin and stand tall.
Police reported ahead.
So that's what we're doing, man. Bills piling up, yup. Bank account running dry, yup. Man, guess what? We're still about to make it happen because that's what we do, man. We make shit happen. So, nothing changes if nothing changes. Just got out of the gym, headed to work. Need to sell some cars, so we can start making stuff happen. My second day in a row forgetting to bring my laptop. I got a laptop, I gotta reset my laptop so I can start teaching myself coding. I was gonna do that at work. Thought I was gonna get some tax returns, income tax returns, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get those. Looks like I'm gonna owe taxes, so there's no bailout coming there. So I gotta sell cars, man. And I'm gonna owe some taxes. It's crazy because they take out all these taxes instead of the Feds taking them, right? Feds only take a little bit.
Use the right lane to take exit 58
when you make a lot of money.
I-90 Mass Pike toward Boston, Albany, New York.
And then you end up owing a bunch of money. So what really takes out is Social Security, and you can't fucking opt out of that. So I'm paying for all these old people's retirement, and there ain't gonna be no Social Security when I retire.
Police reported ahead.
I almost paid like $7,000 in Social Security last year, which is crazy. Because we ain't gonna see that money back. What if we ain't gonna see that money back. I'd rather invest that money. On no Social Security, man. So whatever, that's that. Taxes is a fraud. This whole country was started because we didn't want to pay taxes, and now we just get taxed on everything. Double taxed, triple taxed, all these taxes on everything. It's ridiculous. But whatever. Just gotta make more money, right? ChatGPT's been helping me out a lot. I learned that, being prepared for your shortcomings or your weaknesses, making preparations so that you're not weak, and you don't have as many shortcomings, and you're prepared for, temptation and all these things, will help you not make those weak choices or be tempted. So I've been trying to prepare as much as I can now lately. What else? Just going hard, man. It feels good when you go hard. Go hard at the gym, go hard at work, and then you can rest easy knowing that you're giving it 100%. You don't feel so down or depressed on yourself because you got that thought like, yes, man, I'm doing the best I can. And when you know that you're doing the best you can, you're not so hard on yourself, down or depressed. So that's what I'm doing, man. Just taking everything as a lesson or a blessing. Or both. Finding the blessings in the lessons. You know? What can you do? I want to create more. I still want my own space. I need my own space. So I got things I'm working towards, man. Instead of trying to, go from nothing to something real fast, you go from the basement to the penthouse. I'm giving myself time to accumulate these things, and it takes the pressure off. And that way I can think clearer, be more confident in my goals and their long term, and allow for the unforeseen mistakes and things like that, and still not get off track. So it's good to have long-term goals, man. Short-term goals are okay, but instead of having short-term goals, just have a system that you fall back on, and a system that's going to get you to your long-term goals. And if you veer off the system, you can fall back onto it. Because the way my mind works, man, I beat myself up about things. If I know, I'm not supposed to be doing this, I'm not supposed to be doing that, and then I end up throwing the whole goal in the garbage. But now I got long-term goals in the system, man. I'm giving myself 2 years to get established. Giving myself 4 or 5 months to get to my target weight and my physique. 5 days a week in the gym. Walking's a bitch for me, man. So I'm doing the incline walk on the treadmill, and that shit was killing my calves. I did everything on my workout list. And then when it came to the 20 minutes of incline walking, bro, I made it 4 minutes. My calves were done. So, I gotta break that down into chunks. Get that right. But I'm doing it, man. I'm not giving up. We're still going. So that feels good, I've been researching I guess it's Eastern Orthodox, but just the Orthodox Church, man. And I think I'm leaning that way over Protestantism. Talking to this old Protestant evangelical manager I got at work, we talk about the Bible and all that, and I was just telling him about the research and stuff I've been doing on the church fathers and listening to writings of saints and stuff like that, because the Protestant church, all these churches, these Reformed churches, these Baptist churches, all that, Pentecostal churches, it's not what the early Christians believed, man. All these churches, what they're teaching now is not what the early Christians believed. And the Holy Spirit is supposed to guide us into all truths. The true believers into all truths, and protect the church. Not just the true believers, the church. It said the gates of hell will not prevail against the church, man. So Jesus came, he set up his church to last forever, not to be splintered and fragmented. So I think, you gotta go back to the original church, and that's what I think I'm gonna do, man. It's a personal thing, personally I'm gonna do that. Because every man must work out his own salvation personally, man, and I think it'll be good. lot, man. And, you know, staying positive and having confidence that I'm going to reach my goals and be successful in this world. And, you know, I don't know, I've never been the one for social environments and all of that, and maybe that's something I'm missing, something I need to sharpen up on. Or maybe I won't like it and I just continue studying and doing my own thing. Who knows? But give it a shot, man. Gotta let this inner man out.